today.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
First down, a run with Cohen. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Out of the gun, Fields. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he returns. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. Oh, he shifts past him. A good gain on first, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Fields now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A.J. Brown hitting double digits. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out.
And that's caught inside the 35. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off play action, Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Bears have broken the tie.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the...
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, their last two drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot.
It got his man complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Chicago.
I can still hear it reverberate through this thick skull of mine. Crossing routes versus man-to-man coverage, it's a bad matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from a defender.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A.J. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start things on first with Tarik Cohen, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's going deep for Brown. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Saints... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. And he's giving me the evil eye, folks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Again, he finds more. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd down and goal. Fields to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before the break. Fields flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And some room to work. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And quickly they get to the line. first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think in clement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will... The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting.
And this is, oh, my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A huge play there for Chicago.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off and coaches go, 2 hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one with a defender right there. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. A shotgun snap, Fields. The full left side taken in by Kmet. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And we are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Cohen. He heads right. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Herbert. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Fields. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. To throw. Complete to Bryant. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Clock running here under 90 seconds to go. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 84 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, let's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
On 1st down, Fields. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. To try again after the sack, Fields. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Fields. He's going deep for Brown. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands here with the Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it, but they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Now part 1 is done, now part 2. Cohen gets it again on second. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. One play action. Fields. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the... First down, Marshall. And his throw is incomplete. This being their second opportunity in overtime, third overall drive. See if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation, now's their time.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder, maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know...
They'll run on first down. Herbert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 43 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Ball on the 8. It's second and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. Pushes him over. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to him.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it what I would call an old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great game that we bore witness to. So for Chicago, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll hit the road.
today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Now a first down throw, Fields. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there for Chicago.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cohen. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. They snap it to Fields. Escaping the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Fields on first down. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. From the gun, here's Fields. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line. Here's Fields. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. No score after 1 on EA Sports. First and goal from just inside the 5. Fields going to hold on to it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Justin Fields. A 4. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Terrific running there to start the drive as that's going to go for 15 and a quick first down as well. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
This is caught. It's Brown. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked to.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. To throw is Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears.
Keep going, keep running, man.
And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Now that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You force the fumble.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Meanwhile, Fields' throw there complete to Mooney. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Moore. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 1st down, it's Fields. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they take a 17-14 lead. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They'll start the 3rd quarter with a run by Cohen. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go quickly here out to Moore. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
To the air again, Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Matt Nagy has made the decision. They're going to go for it here. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, You just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. A gain of 6 there on first. Throwing again on second down. Fields, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cohen. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And Malik Reed there to bring him down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Fields. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and they're going to have a third down. Back to throw. Fields. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, it's Cohen, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Cohen gets it again on 2nd. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run on first down. Cohen. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Broncos take it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 6 yards left on 2nd down. On the draw, this is Cohen. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Defense. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cohen running right. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Fields. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Maurice Hurst forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Probably thinking they got to be careful not to force anything here in overtime. This is 3rd and a mile right now. He's going deep for Brown. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. Well, in overtime, I think coaches always wondering, where's that magic line for my kicker? They're already in field goal range after that big play.
I'm glad you brought that up because that magic line can change throughout the game. It's constantly being updated by teams. It starts with pregame. Okay, how do you feel? As the game goes on, they might ask him again, still feel that same number? Is it a different number? Right hash, left hash? What do you need? And that goes into the play calling in OT.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Herbert. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got...
Tonight, from Lambeau Field, Wisconsin.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd and 7, Fields. He's going deep for Brown. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A huge play there for Chicago.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And firing a deep ball for Kmet. Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up as... The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Fields. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And the Packers are going to get possession of the football. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 1st and 10 at their own 25. This is Cohen. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Defense at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Bears! A.J. Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That is caught by Cohen. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not. Get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Fields now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So this defense. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing after the interception, Fields. He's going deep for Brown. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Flush to his right. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. He's going deep for Brown. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Hey, we're going to do what we do.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Looking to throw. Fields. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. It's the fullback. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bears are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. After the sack on 1st down, Fields gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And all the way down to the 42. A huge play there for Chicago. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Pressure. Here comes and down he goes. Kenny Clark in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And Packers are going to take over once again. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait to see.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Za'Darius Smith in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching? A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 39 yards.
For a quarterback, there's 2 sides to this coin. Either he had complete faith that his guy would go up and get the ball, or his throw was up for grabs. Which one do you think he'll tell the coach when he goes to the sidelines?
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Packers, their hopes of a winning campaign stay alive as they move to 7-8 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Bears, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Today, from
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
On first down, Fields.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A huge play there for Chicago. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Fields. And he completes it to Cohen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 at the 19. Dancing to his left. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Cohen gets it again on 2nd.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play action. It's Fields.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Fields.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And this one is incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Vikings will... At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Fields. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Can't do that.
Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and this offense takes over in great shape. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a first down throw. Fields. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. A huge play there for Chicago. When he launched that football, I'm guessing he was thinking end zone, but he'll take it. Now they're knocking on the door.
I like the way you can read his thoughts. Think of it from the opposite side of the ball. They thought they had a chance to make a play and knock it away. Didn't get it done. Can they reset now and hold them to a field goal?
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And, Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Here's Fields on the sneak. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. On play action, Fields. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. First down. It's Cohen. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's 3rd down. Here's Fields. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
He's going to look deep for more. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So possession goes over here on the...
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Fields throw here into the hands of Moore.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Fields throw complete there to Moore.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Fields on 1st down.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you...
Touchdown!
That's caught. A.J. Brown, his 14th touchdown. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A huge play there for Chicago.
Here's Fields. He's to the 10. Quick slant to Brown.
And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for him.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Justin.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get.
They've got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. He's going to let it fly. And the defense loses him. It's complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
He's going to get this one down to Cook.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for the Bears,
they get an important win here to move to 11-5 on the year.
that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.